Hi guys, this is Milena, and today I wanted to talk to you about why I have decided to stop helping people and why it's not a good idea to help people. Before you say that this is some sort of complete nonsense, I want to clarify what type of help I'm talking about. I'm not talking about somebody needs a favor, they're moving for example, and they ask for your assistance and you help them out. Or your friend is working but their kids are on vacation, so they ask you to babysit for a day and you can do it and you totally help them out. No, this is not the type of help I'm talking about. I do this all the time. People do it for me. And this is one of the wonderful ways in which we help out and support each other. The type of help that I'm talking about is a little bit different. One of my biggest strengths is when somebody finds themselves in a situation that is less than desirable. They don't like it, they have some sort of a problem. What is very easy for me to see is there some sort of underlying theme or belief or conviction or a pattern that is causing them to continuously experience that state of being or the situation or the problem that they have. And what I would do very often is I would jump in and spontaneously start trying to help them see what it is that is creating the situation or perpetuating the situation that they're in. But there were two big problems with what I was doing. I'm not saying that I was wrong. What I had seen was absolutely correct, but it actually didn't work. Very often, people would get angry at me, or they would start defending the situation that they're in or their position. They would blame all kinds of external sources for the information, saying, but it's not me, it's him, or it's that, or it's my boss, it's the job, it's my friend. It simply didn't work. Why? Because maybe the person wasn't really ready to hear it. Maybe they needed to experience that situation over and over again. Maybe it served some sort of a purpose or whatever else it might be. And the second problem with that is that it was extremely disempowering for me to go and try to help them. Why? Because that meant that I didn't trust their own ability to see that pattern, to pinpoint that conviction or belief that was causing them to be in that situation, or their ability to seek assistance if they needed it to figure that out. Now, it's very, very different if somebody comes to you and that's your job, that's your profession professionally. For example, now somebody comes to a session, because that means that they're seeking out that assistance. They're on the cusp. They know something is up and they're really looking to pinpoint exactly what it is, to zero in on it, which means that they're probably ready to hear it, to understand the information and integrate it. And what does integration mean? Integration means not just understanding something in your head intellectually, but actually embodying it and acting from that place of being. I stopped offering my free advice, regardless of how accurate I thought my seeing was, to people who weren't asking for it or weren't looking for it. It didn't matter that it was correct. It didn't matter that if they had processed that thing or looked at that, it would have helped them get out of the situation, because very often we need to be in these situations until we don't want to be in them anymore, and we're ready to take our power back and our responsibility and start tweaking things. And there's absolutely no judgment in that, because I have been on the receiving end of that as well. I have been told certain things that took me years to be ready to hear and to start integrating in my experience. So let's not try to save people anymore and help them when they're not looking for that help. We, every single one of us, is perfectly capable of helping ourselves, finding the information and the things and the tools that we need in order to bring about the changes in our lives that we want. It's one thing to seek assistance with specific tools or being able to see some specifics that we're not able to see. And another one is asking to be saved or saving people who are not willing to do that. Every single one of us is able to get out of situations, patterns, when we want to, and when we're ready to do that, step into our power and take responsibility. And if you are right on the cusp, and if you're seeing some things that are off, some patterns or some convictions and beliefs that you feel like might be contributing to the situation that you're in that is not very desirable, you can always book a session at askmilena.com. Subscribe to the site and the newsletter so that you can receive the ebook 7 Life Hacks to Empower Your Daily Life. Subscribe to the channel down here and click on the bell so that you can get notified of all new videos which come out every Friday. Bye bye, guys.